I need to calm down. I just can't calm down. I need to calm down. I just can't calm down. I need to calm down. I just can't calm down. I need to calm down. I just can't. Fuck! Just grab hop in the effect. Look around and I might break a head and neck. For the disrespect, I'ma interject with a 1-2 punch in your head and chest, and I'll set your wrist with a rusty shit. Cause you know that I don't want you to live. Since you blew my trip, it'll work you did. When you cut me off and you'll bust the rib. So I say woosah, but fuck you, bro, cause I really wanna break your goddamn jaw. Make a girlfriend run, knock it out southpaw. Got a bitch call me Jake like Gyllenhaal. I can't keep calm, hot like napalm. And I burn so hot, melt the smoke alarm. Blow like a bomb, rip off your arm. Take your blood and smash, call me Donkey Kong. And you Mario, you a sorry hoe, and you would never make it up in the barrio. I got an early flow, impresario, scoping out a thick bitch Rosario. My main game plan is mellow out. Slow down, take a breath and shut my mouth. That's what I'm about as I'm pounding down a lorazepam and a shot of Crown. This singer management like Nicholson. Goose Fraba, cause that shit is done. Time to relax and just have some fun. Take Xanax and not kill someone. My temper's now under control. This music shit will save my soul, but I can't do this without my bro. Call up the homies like you're a bro.
Man, I remember it like it was only today. The homie Trox will call me and say, man, you're not gonna believe this, but Michael Jackson died. Now, Michael Jackson was a big musical influence of mine, but hey, it's called free promotion, baby. June 25th was the day that I heard, the last day that I chose to believe the word. With tears in my eyes, I thought, how could MJ hear about Farrah Fawcett turning into his day? But you deserve it, Michael, yes, I'm a fan, and only the king could take a focus off of Ed McMahon. In my music upbringing played a big part, no pun intended, but you had a lot of heart. You caught a bad rap, I always wanted you to win, and I was there in support through every color of your skin. A few years ago, the whole world turned their back. I was saving up my money just to get you on a track. Now you're gone and we're gonna take a second look. I guess from now on I gotta sing my own hooks. Rappers make tributes to better than self, and yo, I'm the same, a record soon to be on every shelf. Legend died, he was quick to be disgraced. Now it's time for college degree well wasted. It's dropping soon and my record label Canonized, available The Gathering of 2009. What up, y'all? This your boy JDirty. Now, I recently stumbled across the people of Walmart.com. This is how I see it. I'm here to tell a little story, yeah, but where do I start? This is a true tale I like to call the people of Walmart. Now you can walk around and see anything, from a toy-covered car to a full wrestling ring. You got this guy who actually got dressed up to shoot. Then you got the guy in a two-tone zoo suit. We got the 40-year-old virgin, this is not a maybe. In case you had the urge, don't you dare touch my fucking baby. This one here appears to have a suit of fire. If you think you've seen a bigger flamer than him, then you're a liar. Now if you don't think the reoccurring pimp is the shit, then give it up for the best set of back tits. You got the girl with the tattooed head, yeah, then there is the guy with the dead squirrel dreads. You got E.T. in the garbage bag, phoning home, at least we all know that he doesn't shop here alone. The mullet dad, he gets father of the year, yeah, like the mom who makes a fucking baby's hair disappear. You got the old guy on a scooter wearing pink, again we got the pimp like, motherfucker, what you think? Now most people that shop here are not rich, they even make their own shirts claiming that I'm that bitch. We got the living wrench trying to fix up a meal, what would go good with today's fresh trunk kill? This guy here can't get mad when he's called a faggot. Check out the truck formerly known as Bob Saget. We got the guy that shows John Cena crazy love. I guess this is how you raise a whole family of love. Now even if she was happy, she just looks scary. Did you get the invite to see little Susie get married? Here we got old Hector and his teddy bear, and dude, you didn't need a ghost to scare people with your hair. Come on, stop judging me, I look good in pink. And I told my mom I went to work, but I don't care what she thinks. You got the girl who's content in a bear paw. There's the pimp again, yeah, greatest thing you ever saw. Now here's a guy with the bungee cord to hold up his pants. This is how to sell a car when you know the you can't. Speaking of the pimp, I see a couple people he should smack. You can't apply for a job showing off your crack. This lady's hookup, it will put you in a trance and have you wonder what is up with no pants lands. It hurts your eyes when you notice what is peeping in. Why are there so many cracks at Walmart this evening? You wanna help when you see the poster child for peace. You wanna call the cops when you see the kid on a leash. Valet parking, man, I think that I shall. Over there we get to see the real life shallow how. And we got Tony the Tiger looking way too catty. And all hell the one and only fucking Mac Daddy. My CD won't be in a Walmart in your town, but this song packs a harder punch than a Chris Brown. The people of Walmart, they never look too smart. You can always tell when you look in the
Scrubhop.com.
Wait a minute, what are you guys doing together?
Welcome to the show, everybody. This is gonna be weird. You got
Gonna
Big
be.
Trox. You got Troxy Cotton.
Scrubhop.com.
Gonna be.
I pushed the button that time. That was my fault.
I had to play an extra video because I was trying to pour a beer in this newfangled keg thing that we got. I did it wrong, and all I got was a little bit of head and no beer for this guy.
Yeah.
This is Scrub Hop Live, the Bomb
Wow.
Cyclone edition.
Cyclone.
Cheers to the shitheads. Cheer to you, JDirty.
Well, so I don't want to bury the lead too far, but we obviously are in different locations. Due to this, there's not going to be a live or a new episode this week of Scrub Hop Talk for all you shitheads. We want you to know. But I do not miss an opportunity to have a What's in the Glass. So I know this isn't a real show, but I am drinking a pumpkin beer because we are doing Scrub Hop Talk with the shitheads. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing the 2024 Punkinator by St. Arnold's. It's coming in at a smooth 13.8. So we might only be here for a minute, but I'm going to enjoy every second of it.
It's going to be the best minute of your day, baby.
Oh, man, I've said both of those things so many times.
My name is taken by me. One screen, two guys. Didn't know it was that type of show. It is.
It's going to have to be. Oh, I'm excited about this.
Talk about burying the lead. So for those of you that have been following the news this week,
Which I don't do.
Cotton doesn't look at the news. We are currently in the Pacific Northwest of the United States, which has been hit by what's called a bomb cyclone.
I did not know that it was going to happen. It was a complete surprise to me.
I'm not shocked at all.
I was just hanging out, and then my power goes out. I was like, is it windy outside?
Can I ask a question real quick? Was the bomb cyclone, I don't know, like warned, heavily discussed, the
By
number
everyone.
one topic of everybody that lives anywhere near you for the last 5, 6, 7 days to a week?
That's right. Yes, that's
And you
right.
had no idea, Cotton?
No clue. Did not know that it was going to happen, and then all of a sudden my power goes out. And I was not prepared for my power to go out. Let me fucking tell you, buddy. It's been rough for your boy Cotton. Big Trox can take it back over about bomb cyclone.
So Tuesday, about
Hey,
4
move the
hours
mic
ago,
between the both of you, because Cotton, I can hear Trox, but we can't hear Cotton very well.
we each
Can you hear me good now?
Yes, that's way better. You were very faded. Go ahead, Big Trox.
let's get in here. Our lighting is really good. We look extra red. This is rosacea mic and rosacea face.
I told you, I manifest destiny this shit last week. Anyway, go
Cotton
ahead.
for sure knows something about the bomb cyclone having ties to the DNC and all weather control machines. That's
Know
right.
me, baby.
So no, Tuesday evening, this storm, like they always say, the calm before the storm. Like as I was leaving work that day, I was like, oh, nothing's gonna happen. This is totally fine. Like everybody's, it was that feeling, Jay, where I was like, everybody's overreacting. This is,
but everybody knew about it.
of course, people in my office were talking about it for a week. My wife had everything plugged in our house for like days in advance.
I'm willing to bet your daughter, your teenage daughter, even her friends were discussing. This was big news in the area. Okay, go ahead.
That's because Big Trox keeps his daughter informed. He doesn't bother to reach out
to
me and say,
there's
are
never
you ready for the bomb cyclone? Like he didn't reach out to me once. He told his kids all about it. Did not reach out to me once saying, hey, make sure you go get yourself a battery bank. Go get yourself some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Go get yourself some cans of beans.
I like
So
in an
peanut fish.
emergency, as long as you have a battery, peanut butter, and beans, you think you're gonna live.
It's
Man, you're
fine.
I
gonna
will make it. I will make it through with that. With those 3 items alone.
That's one meal.
not for him. That's an entree.
You're an
That's
adult.
no, lady. That's the biggest lie you ever spoke.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I can scrape by on a can of beans and
So-
a can of peanut butter.
So yeah, as he said here, there's never been a
picture
weather
Christopher
catastrophe
Lloyd
that
and Dennis
someone
the
I know
Menace.
has. Yes, popping the can
Yeah.
open and eating the apple with the knife.
Hell yeah.
He says there has never been a weather catastrophe that someone I know hasn't went into without knowing, so it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't.
Man,
Doesn't surprise
so
me
I'm
either.
just like a normal guy. I'm like a normal
Regular-
Yes, you are. I mean,
Regular
I didn't
guy.
hear about it, but I don't live there. Like,
Yeah.
it would have been weird if I did. We got hit with
And-
heavy snow, but it didn't surprise me.
I
No.
didn't hear about that.
And so this thing really ripped through town. It put down a shitload of trees and power lines, and roads are closed everywhere. Over 750,000 people have been without power for the last 2 days.
Yeah.
And Cotton and I were living in different cities, obviously, and let me put that comment away. And we both decided that we were sick of sitting in the dark and the cold in our respective homes. So we both drove to. Now, if anybody in the audience doesn't know this, this is a curtain pull. We're brothers.
We're actual, like, it's not just a name. It's not just like a name thing that we do. It is actual, like, we
What
got the same.
fuck?
We got the same parents and shit.
What
And
Same.
Those,
Fuck.
and those parents, they got a house and shit.
Yeah.
And that house and shit
Still
it
had electricity.
Has power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How far
So-
away did your folks live? Like that you guys?
About- It's like 40-minute drive for me.
About an hour and a half for me.
Yeah.
But I don't care. How far away?
That we just answered that question.
No,
Oh,
you didn't. That's how long you drove. I'm
yeah.
saying like how
20,
far
25
did
miles.
how far did the
25 miles for me.
outage go? Like you know what I mean?
Oh,
Well,
the
that's
outage
the
was
weird thing.
massive.
That's the weird thing because, like, you could
Yeah,
go-
the news said it was like half the fucking coast or something. It was
you could-
huge.
You could go like one city.
The way
north-
Cotton acting, he's your son. Yeah, I've been sunning this.
No, we just be
motherfucker for
sunning him. Yeah, you
decades.
beat me.
Yeah, that's stupid. No, it's weird because you could go one city north or one city south. They may have been hit by an outage. They may have not. Trees just been uprooted like a motherfucker.
We were talking
Power lines
earlier.
been taken out. It's insane.
We were talking earlier about this place right by his house that I drive by every day. A tree uprooted a sidewalk.
Mhm.
I drove by it, and the tree was flipped into the street, and the sidewalk was flipped with it.
Now, Jay,
Like,
Wow.
so
Well,
fucking
I've seen it
wild.
on TV, but goddamn.
You guys brothers? No.
yes,
Man.
man. Anyway, I will have some pictures. to
90s
share
words.
I will have some pictures to share for a future episode. But Jay, legitimately, there is a tree in front of my place and behind my place that both got taken out. So much so that my car is completely blocked in by a massive tree. So I'm not going to be able to move my car until the HOA deems it a priority, which they're not going
It's
to
not
deem
gonna
it a
happen.
priority until they take care of all the trees that smashed into the buildings. So
And let's be honest, you being surrounded by wood in the front and the back is pretty much like a fucking
Well,
fantasy for you, anyways, isn't it? So I mean,
This guy's
you're-
been getting spit roasted by trees this whole week.
yeah, you know damn well this isn't like a bad scenario.
I
can't.
I will say the one that fell behind my car, I was actually outside. I wonder if you guys can guess what I was doing, but I was standing outside.
Helping
in
the neighbors.
yeah, of course.
Wow. So really, this has all been like preordained by our talk last week about the trees falling on you while you're smoking.
No,
Your
shit.
biggest fear. Your
I was
oh wait,
wondering.
no, that's a good question. Did snow do this?
Well, it is a bomb cyclone that often
I didn't
involves
see
snow.
any. I watched
Um,
13
snow.
minutes of
There was
coverage,
no-
not one flake. Go fuck
but,
yourself.
but
No
it
flakes,
often-
just
often-
wind and
Just
rain.
this guy over here, this flake.
Usually,
Yeah.
usually bomb cyclones do involve snow, so that is a good question. Point being is that I was standing outside when the tree that fell behind my car cracked and fell. It was absolutely insane to watch, and then that was there was still probably about 5 or 6 hours of storm left. At that point, I had branches from the tree that fell behind my place scraping up against my window. So it was just I was just listening to
And when
scraping
all
sounds.
this happening, you're like, I definitely still should go out there and have a cigarette in the safety fucking conditions.
Well, no. There were provisions that were made. I had coverage.
What, you went like this?
Yeah.
The fuck are you talking about? Provisions.
I had an umbrella. I was good.
The provision is you stay inside. Or
Yeah.
crack a window. Tonight you can smoke inside, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you
It's
gotta
true.
do it anyways.
Today's the day.
That's true. Well,
Fuck.
the funny thing is I was actually out there with a neighbor of mine, and we were both talking about how we would never want to smoke this close to the doors, but on a night like tonight, I think it's okay.
Unreal.
And
You
yeah,
guys you were smoking close to the doors of hell. Like you were
Yeah.
you were almost in trouble, Boo Bear.
watching
real.
that tree come down, dude, it was insane. And yeah, I haven't got a whole lot of sleep for the past couple of days, and I've been charging my phone off borrowed power banks and other people's cars, because that's the other thing. My car, I went to go charge my phone on it, didn't turn the engine on, just plugged my phone in and turned the battery on. I don't know if any of you guys know this about car batteries, but if
Yep.
you don't turn the engine on,
You killed your
it
battery?
kills the battery. So now, not only is my car immovable
JDirty.
by a dead battery, it's immovable by a car or a tree behind it as well. So I got a whole nother.
You're
problem
telling
to
me
deal
you
with.
didn't know that? Like you've never heard
did.
about like you
No,
left
here's
a
the
light
thing.
on or
Nothing like SIGs in a side. That's what I always say.
So here's the thing. I really did know. I did know that that was a thing, but I did not think that it would be for the amount of time. Like I thought it would be. You had to do it a lot longer than what I did it for. I thought it was like, oh yeah, if you do this for like an hour straight, that will be a problem. But I was like, hey, 20, 30 minutes charging on my phone should be fine. No, that guys.
why don't you just turn it on and like get your like do a
Didn't
good
think
thing
about
for your
well,
car?
because I was also thinking about gasoline at the time. I didn't know if I was going to need to conserve that, so I didn't know if that was something that I needed. I mean, what if this was end times and gasoline? What if have you ever seen the road?
Yeah, and
Warrior?
your one chance to get away from what's happening is you had 30% of charge on your fucking iPhone.
Yeah. He's like, I gotta make sure that I have enough battery that I can play Angry Birds. So I better go down to my car and kill my
I
car.
never watched Walking Dead, but I'm pretty sure like zombies don't give a fuck what your power is on your phone. They're gonna eat you.
I was thinking about the Road Warrior. I was trying to conserve future currency. It's currency in the Road Warrior. That's what it is. And that,
A wrestler from the 80s?
No,
Yeah.
it's the first Mad Max.
Gasoline run.
That's the Ultimate Warrior. Never
Gasoline running through the
all
Ultimate
the way-
Warrior.
all the way through.
mind.
You guys know Furiosa. It's very popular nowadays. It's still gas that is their currency. So I was being conservative. Was my
You were
deal.
being an idiot.
I was. I didn't handle. I didn't handle the situation.
So how did you get to where you are?
I got another sister in the area, and we took her car, and we bammed down. We bammed down to power.
I learned
You're
about the battery at a really shitty time too, so I honestly relate to Cotton on this. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry, my name is taken by me.
Yeah, no, it was a super whack couple of days. The first night was not too cold. Second night was getting a little bit colder.
It was freezing last night.
And I was,
It was
like
cold as fuck last night.
It was really cold last night.
I slept in a long sleeve shirt, a hoodie, and sweatpants and socks. And JDirty, you know me, I don't be sleeping like that.
I had all that on with 2 blankets, and still this morning I woke up and I was like, I gotta get out of here. So
That
yeah,
sucks, man.
we got out of there. The quick little update we could give. It seems like my boys got
Update.
My boys got some power coming back to his area, so he should be good. My area got hit the worst out of like the whole city, like the whole metro area.
It's
So
bad.
It's gonna be a minute
Damn.
before my car is movable or before I have power. The power will come sooner than my car will be movable. That's probably not like a 2024 thing. You feel?
A 2020.
Wait, you don't whoa, you don't think that you're gonna be able to jump your car battery by the end of the year?
No, I don't think they're gonna move the tree.
That's 6 weeks.
That's what I'm saying.
Doug, well then be proactive, man. What are you talking about? You're not a kid.
What I gotta go get a rake and gloves, and I gotta go start moving the tree myself.
No, you go get a chainsaw, rake and gloves. That proves you're an idiot. You can't move a fallen tree with a rake and gloves.
Well, it's a good start because that's how
No,
you get
it's
the
not.
branches out
Cut
of
the
way.
tree in half. Oh man.
Well, how do you get the branches?
What
How
are
do
you
you get the
gonna do?
branches
So,
out of the
so
way
you're just
first?
gonna sit at home for 6 weeks until your job, like things are gonna have to wait?
I'm probably gonna have to start taking lifts. So lift, if you guys
Lift
are
the
interested
fucking
in
tree, Cotton. Don't. What are you? You don't have lift money to
Hey,
go to work
I just
every
want to
day.
say I'm learning all of this in real time with you
Maybe-
guys. I didn't know any of this. These are all This
You
is
can't. You
breaking
can't live your
news.
life like that, dog. Come on,
We
man.
could get a sponsorship. If we could get a sponsorship with Lyft, so that way they could hook me up with some rides to and from work for the
No,
next
but
6 weeks, just in
could
case.
you
Just
not like hold on? Like I don't know where you live, but could you not, if you got a new battery, move the tree a little, like hook up a tow rope, move it, and then
I would
drive across
probably,
your lawn?
I would probably have to get a rake and some gloves. But
It's
yeah, I would
literally just a
probably-
pile of leaves behind his car, a rake and
No,
gloves.
that must be all it is, dog. A rake. You said a tree is keeping you in place. The
It's
tree
a
of
big
death
tree.
from your nightmares, and
I
you're gonna
tried
move
to
it with
pick-
a rake and gloves.
I tried to pick up a branch yesterday, and I was not strong enough. So I think it is attached to the whole tree. I do think you're right.
The
It probably-
branch? Yeah, that's where they grow.
You don't even need a
You
chainsaw.
fucking asshole.
You could go buy an axe at the Home Depot that you could walk to.
I can
for-
walk to Home Depot.
You could
and
walk
buy
to the
an
Home
axe.
Depot.
Yeah,
I know where you
one
live.
lift to Home Depot.
I know where you live.
Just take
You
one
could
lift.
walk there, and,
You
and the cost of an axe is less expensive than
I
the
could
one
just-
lift.
I could just go apply for a job at the
Probably.
HOA. I could just go apply for a job at the HOA. I could start working for
You
them.
have a job.
I don't,
Didn't you
listen,
just tell me that more of the trees are important because they hit the building, right?
Yeah.
So they're not.
I
The
don't
HOA's
have a
not coming
priority
for you, dog.
I don't
But
have a
are you
priority
your?
for you.
You need to be your own priority. What are we talking about? Do I need to fucking really be your dad?
Will
Yeah.
you come out and help?
No. Well, if I was there, I would help you. I'm not coming to Seattle to fucking chop up a tree.
Big
You
Trox
can
isn't
do
going to come
this.
help me with this tree. He's busy. He's got all of his stuff going on. He's not going to come help me cut down a tree.
I'm
You know
surprised
what?
we're seeing each other right now.
It's
You know
crazy.
what?
We would see each
It's
other
something
in
we
years.
didn't address, but it went public on the internet. Big Trox is having another fucking baby, dog. So guess what? First of all, Scrub Hop Talk, congratulations. It's the first time we mentioned it on the show. We're very excited for you.
We'll
But
we'll
yeah,
do an announcement on our next real episode too,
I
if
know,
we ever have one of those.
But
again.
I'm just saying, he ain't helping you. He got his own shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? That's
Let me be
bullshit.
the devil's advocate. Be
Fucking
lazy
chop
as
it
fuck
up.
as long as you can.
Yeah.
Bro,
Thank you.
do you know
Don't
anybody
get
with
yourself
a truck?
fired or need money. There you go.
Listen,
Do you know
listen.
anyone with a truck, Cotton?
No.
Then
Well,
find some, meet a guy. Like shake a guy with a truck's hand at the gas station. Like
I
hook
let
up a
meet a
tow
guy.
rope, hook up a tow rope and pull the thing. Like I'm really upset that you're just gonna wait 6 weeks to go to work. That's
no,
fucking
I'm not
ridiculous.
gonna. I'm not.
He
Gonna
said it's not a 2024 type of thing.
I'm
It
not
was
gonna wait
exactly
Well,
what he
that's
said.
6 more weeks.
I'm not
6
gonna
weeks.
wait 6 weeks to go to work.
But you're gonna. How many days a week do you work?
5.
How much is a lift each way?
Like I live very close to my job, so probably like 5 blocks.
Hold, that's a better point. He could walk.
I could.
He could walk.
It would take me like probably an hour to walk to my job.
Bullshit.
45
Get
minutes.
a bike.
Bullshit.
I don't walk as fast as
I
you.
run to your work every day. Takes me 10 minutes.
You're running. I don't walk as fast as you. This
You
is
are
simple.
running.
Guys,
I'm just
I've had
saying,
a
dude.
really rough
This is
48
weird.
hours. I've had a very
Hey,
rough 48
all
hours.
I'm trying to say
and
is that
I still
after
get no sympathy from either one of you. It doesn't matter.
No,
the
because
situation.
you want sympathy too much. We're old, man. Like there's no sympathy to be had. We have
Yeah.
daughters. They get our sympathy, and that's hard.
totally.
And I'm not giving it to you.
No, and after all of that, we made it. Me and my crew made it down here without incident. I will mention that I figured out how to get my vehicle out of a garage that was locked and electric, and it didn't have electricity. Would you have figured that one out?
No. And I
I'm gonna
wouldn't
figure that out.
get a garage that's locked by electricity. I would get a regular fucking garage that has the thing that you go like "Deh," and then you pull it up. I wouldn't do that bullshit. I wouldn't.
I don't think they've been doing that since like fucking 19.
Like 1995. Yeah, this
That's a
fucking
mad.
guy-
That's a mad old garage.
You do the. You do the.
You just referenced the house that you grew up in.
I did. You do the side.
You know the thing, guys.
No.
That's not a thing anymore. But that was cute.
You do the sideways
Yeah, he
thing
said
and
that
then
was
you
cute.
That's why you're gonna wait 6 weeks to get to work by yourself, like
That's why I
that, because
don't-
you're so like immature. But you're a smart guy, but you're dumb also. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
When there's a bomb cyclone coming, I'm just laying on my couch watching Kill Tony, and I'm like, what happened to my power?
See,
Oh
and I
my
did
God.
know it was coming, and I was semi-prepared in that, like,
It's hard to prep, but you know.
I was semi-prepared. Like, I had my stuff was charged up, but I didn't realize that I was going to be out of power for 48 hours. So
Yeah.
you can't really prep for that.
Yeah.
By the end of the night last night, I was sitting there in the dark with my wife and kids playing Table Topics. Anybody out there play Table Topics? Shouts out. Fun game. You just get little cards and you read questions to each other. We did that for like 2 hours.
Everybody, nobody said yes. Keep going.
You've played Table Topics. It's fun. We sat there, played that forever, and then we're like, all right, well, what else are we gonna do? I had luckily saved an I Love the 90s hip hop playlist on Spotify. Nice. So it was on my offline. So we were just listening to, like, I got Gangstar. I got
you listen in the summertime and the fucking bomb cycle.
Fuck yeah. Were alarms not going off? Not where I was, no.
No, alarms really didn't go off. It was like trees started snapping.
Yeah.
That was more
of an organic alarm.
Yeah.
Dog, and so I was near where he lives when the whole shit started popping off. When the shit went down, dude.
When the
fucking shit went down?
I was near his house and I had to drive home, which is about a 45-minute drive, and that drive was fucking terrifying. Because first of all, it was in pitch black. Jay, you know I live kind of in the middle of the woods. So like the whole drive there was pitch black. No lights anywhere. No houses had lights. And
I get it.
It was like wind ripping, rain tearing everything down, and no light other than the light coming from my headlights. And I was like, this is fucking there might not be a Scrub Hop Talk episode 218. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't going good. Yeah.
Guys, I'm tired. That's fine. Let's just
been waiting for this day to get us taken out by a bomb cyclone.
I made it.
It's finally over.
We kicked it. The power went out. I was doing puzzles by flashlight. It was a whole thing, bud.
He had a whole family to hang out with. I was hanging out with my dog, and I listened to all of the stand-up comedy albums that were saved on my phone. And that's literally all that I did for 48 hours. I had nothing else to do than just like recycle old stand-up albums.
Just think if you had like made yourself aware of the goings on in your fucking neighborhood.
I mean, I could have just did what this guy did and made some people, and then I would have had some folks to hang out with. Like,
dude,
that's what I did. I made people so that I'd have somebody to kick it with during the bomb cyclone.
During a power outage, it's like I got these folks to hang out with.
Both of you live in a country-ish area. No, Cotton lives closer to like mine's
pretty close to like
a pretty big city.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's
a lot of
city.
trees there.
But there's a shitload of trees. Shitload of trees.
Just think, now you can go outside and smoke by the door because all the trees are down.
I'm not gonna have to. I'm not afraid of trees falling down on me anymore.
You're like Kevin McAllister. I'm not afraid anymore.
I'm not afraid anymore. You hear me?
Yeah, no. It was super lame, but things are good. Everybody is fine, and thankfully in my neighborhood nobody got hurt. Like mad property damage, but like all of my.
I'm saying, dog, it's going to be billions of dollars to rebuild what was destroyed.
Insane, just
Luckily, none of your cars actually got destroyed by the nature. Just maybe by dumbass, but not
our homes.
It's not
our cars and homes are okay.
It's a jump. It's not destroyed. A jump is a very common thing that happens to batteries in cars.
I hope you get jumped.
You better come down here and do it then.
Yeah, it's a very common thing that happens to people. It's a very common thing that happens to people who don't prepare and that turn their car to ACC, but they never turn the engine all the way off.
Listen.
More importantly, is your dog good? I think the dog's in this room.
No, she bounced out of this room, but
I've seen him do that dog since he's been here.
So this bomb cyclone has all your everybody's at mom and dad's right now. Everybody that lives out in Seattle area.
Almost everybody. We
all but one.
Most of us.
Yeah, we got a straggler holding tight without power right now. Shouts out.
I was just thinking, like, I'd rather fucking just stay at my house where it's cold. I wouldn't want to be locked in a house with my parents and my siblings. That sounds fucking terrible. Like, I'll put on a coat.
I've had a long day.
You bullshit. You're the most titty dependent motherfucker I've ever met in my life. You are so happy to be with mommy right now. Go fuck yourself. I'm just saying.
As soon as we're done recording, he's gonna go nurse.
I'm going right down to the nursing station.
You guys probably have chai and conversation hour, don't you? You fucking 90s word little bitch.
No, I'm gonna go eat some meatloaf after this. Maybe listen to some meatloaf.
Were the boys
power.
nice to you on your little program?
Oh, here
Were
you
they
go.
nice to
Now
you?
here I am, all alone, eating tuna fish out of a can in the dark. Bomb cyclone victim marked
I
safe.
guarantee you. Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
That's it.
Melly
the
D is your
straggler.
sister?
That's the straggler.
The whole time?
The whole time.
I
Shouts out
would
Melly
rather
D.
be Melly D in a land full of peace and tuna, and I don't even
You know
eat
what?
tuna.
Melly D expressed a similar sentiment. She was like, "Yeah, I think I'll just stay here." So,
Yeah, I don't blame her.
shouts out. Stay warm, Melly D, and safe.
She got a
during the
hoodie.
Bomb cyclone. Get an
Guys,
extra hoodie.
I'm glad you're
Get an extra
okay. I'm
blanket.
glad you're not dead. I'm glad your cars and your homes are all straight up and down like 6 o'clock. I don't know. Watch the news. Read a headline, Cotton. Like, Twitter's more than fucking porn. Like, you can, like, actually, like, go on there.
He's
Yeah.
lying.
Twitter's just porn.
It's just porn.
Yeah, where do you? I don't even like the news. I am the Sal of our group, and I know about things. Why don't you know about nothing?
This guy's Mr. CNBC, and I don't need
CNBC.
to know. I don't need to know.
I've been watching C-SPAN. I've been watching.
I just don't get how you don't know you're about to like get your city shut
he's a
down.
moron.
That had to have been massive conversation, dog.
He gets his information from us, Joe.
I expect my family to be hoodies. I expect my family to be letting me know about stuff like this because they're that's kind of what they do. They say, "Hey,
that's
there's
what
a bomb
they did
cyclone."
until you graduated from 5th grade. That continuation
real.
meant start paying attention. You
I
son
don't-
of
I
a
don't-
bitch.
I don't
No,
like that. I'll get more.
I don't like that.
I'll get more acquainted with the weather.
I've
app,
done
but
no
I'm not-
power in summer. Yeah, no power in summer sucks, dog. I can do no power in fall and go to work. My also single, no kids, so that shit. So that's different. Yeah, no power in summer sucks.
I would not be able to deal.
No power in fall.
would
Like it was cold. My house was like 40 degrees last night, but you know we got
That's
blankets.
whack.
We got blankets. We got hoodies. We survived, and then we woke up today, and the sun was shining, and we're like, "Fuck it, let's load up the car, go to grandma and grandpa's." You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean that shit happens and it sucks, and I feel bad for you. I don't get how you didn't know. I'm glad you're all right though. I won't keep harping on it, but like, dude, you gotta fucking wake up, white people, and start fucking paying attention, dog. God damn.
I was having a week before the bomb
Rather be
cyclone.
cold. Big same.
We
Rather
didn't
be
even
cold
get
than
into
hot.
my weekend before the bomb cyclone because it was intense.
Fuck that. Let me be hot.
I was going through some shit. All right, I've been going through some shit. So the fact that I don't know when there's a bomb cyclone,
Wicked.
maybe I deserve a little bit of a fucking break. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I should get a text about, hey, get a power bank, get some peanut butter.
You should get a text.
Fucking bitch.
All right.
Well, so we wanted to get on here tonight to let everybody out there know that there is not going to be a new episode this Sunday. We're not going to be able to air episode 218 because we're not prepped. We're not even in the studio. We're on the laptop right now, if you couldn't tell. Hot is easy for me when I'm working and such, but when I'm trying to sleep, heat is unbearable. Agreed. Cotton is a champ. Wow, that's like what you say about the special kid that is like clearly having a really bad time.
Melly D knows what I've been going through. Melly D knows the real. I didn't let you guys even in on the real. I was just keeping it surface level for the show. So you guys, you just so you understand, if there's a thing that I told you of like, oh, this is something I've been going through, I've actually been going through more shit than that. So fucking take that to the
so
bank.
have all of us because we're adults. What? Huh?
Yes.
I don't like this with him in the same room as me now. Because normally I can just lean back and not do anything, but he's looking at me, and I can see him looking at me on the screen. Just take us out. We're done with the program. We're done with the program. We're done.
All right, fine. We can get out of here. I'm sorry that I upset you by the weather.
We are gonna. I will be able. This just in late breaking news. I will be able to get back into the studio. I will be able to get back into the studio by Saturday.
He said, "Cotton, it's cold." He is correct.
I wanted to make sure you were aware of what was going on around you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We got to let him know. Tomorrow I'm going to text him reminding him he's got to eat a sandwich because otherwise he could wither away.
I've had so many peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in these past couple of days, let me tell you. That's all I
How many peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
At least 3.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't have a whole lot of other good food to
It's
eat.
only been like a day and a half.
I know.
It's been a rough time.
What's going on with this
I
guy?
love peanut butter and jelly. It was a great excuse to have some. So anyway, I'm not going to read his next.
You can't read the second one.
Anyway, we're going to be
So
back for next
there,
time.
but what I was going to say is that I will be able to get back into the studio before the weekend. So if you are a subscriber on Patreon, I can't even hit buttons right now. I think I can hit some of our banners. But if you are a subscriber on Patreon, hit us up, patreon.com/scrubhop. You can subscribe on there. You can keep us safe of bomb cyclones. And we will have a special episode that I'm going to put up on Saturday, and that will also air on Sunday night as the special throwback episode of some sort. We'll come up with something. It's going to happen. I'm going to have something up.
And I'm off on Sunday, so I'll try to be
Losing
up in
weight
the
over
chat
here
room
between
talking
no
to
food and
people.
lots of
I'll be on the chat on Sunday during our show. So fuck yeah to that. So hell yeah.
Thank
no
you, my
doubt,
name is
man.
Taken
I'm
by
also
Me.
glad
We
you guys are
appreciate
alive
you.
and well.
Thank you. And I just want to say to everybody who listens and pays attention to our show, excuse me, if you could reach out to me, if you're aware of some type of weather issue in the Pacific Northwest, if you could send me an Instagram DM, a DM on TikTok, YouTube, comment. Just
YouTube comment.
Just let me know.
Send him a YouTube comment.
If you could let me know that there's some type of issue coming forth, I could be prepared.
If you could tell him that we got a thunderstorm coming, then that would be really, really good.
I would love that. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this program.
Down to the ground.
It's snow. All right, we love you very much. We will see you next week for episode next one. I forget what numbers we're on. Love you too, Melly D.
We'll see you guys next week. Text us 303-578-8952. We'll see you next week. We love you. Bye.